Hola, I should be live. As always, gonna grab the link and then I can get started. I also gotta start the time lapse again because I am making a time lapse for this whole thing. Gotta post in streams. Oop. Publish. All right. So I need to start the time lapse, and I should be good. All right. So I move the mic. Hello. So I did a minor thing. Oh, the frog's about to blow up. I did a minor thing. While I was waiting for my food to cook. I took like 2 minutes, and what do you mean have I ever thought about doing tutorials? That's how I got started. That's what I spent a lot of my time doing. But yeah, so while I was waiting for some of my food to cook, I went over and made a little bit of a background. So I have this background now, which adds a lot to the world in my opinion. Like, it looks so much better with this background. Oh, for reference, I will... I don't think I can. Well, let's do this. Okay, well, not quite. I'll use black. I don't have the old color now. But, like, just compare this to, this. Looks so much better with a bit of a gradient in the back. Anyways, I'm gonna add the enemies now. So I have a list of their spawn points, and I just have to determine how many I want to spawn. And no, I don't want to make a Pygame game engine. That would be annoying. The whole point of using Pygame is that it's not an engine. Yeah, so I'm gonna put some enemies in the game. Let's see. If I go up to here, I can do def spawn enemy self. I think just that. So I need to spawn an enemy with one of the spawn points. So print self.enemy spawns. The end here I'll do for I in range 10 self.spawn enemy. So I have a bunch of places that I can choose to spawn them. That's what all this is. So I just have to pick one of these spots. So, spawn equals random.choice. So pull random spawn from there. And then where is... I'm gonna have to use, let's find an enemy. Using probably enemy idle as default, and do class enemy entity. These things did not, I guess they do have a velocity, but they barely use it. Self.dead equals false. So they're gonna have to do some walking around and stuff, but not a whole lot. So I'm just gonna spawn one, have it sit there probably. I need to add physics for it. So let's give it some gravity, and then let's give it physics. Where's the physics? This is physics. It doesn't jump, and it shouldn't be walking off the edge, but actually, just in case, I don't know what I'm doing with them exactly, so I'm gonna take this stuff. So, oh, Rex, I need to pull Rex, that's that. And then with that, they should have physics. Now, I just gotta find the update code. So, for enemy in gd.enemies, enemy.update gd, and then we do the same thing over here, except we render them. Actually, I'm gonna yeah, I guess I'll leave them in front of the lollipops. But render to display with gd.scroll. And then I do need to add the enemies themselves as a list here. Self.enemies equals that. Spawn enemy. Self.enemies to append enemy. Animation manager, spawn, I don't know their dimensions. Oh, that's why I was trying to pull up the stuff earlier. I forgot why exactly I was trying to pull it up, but whatever. It's 7 by 17. So 7 by 17. It's almost the exact same size as the lollipop, that's funny. Enemy. And that's that. I do have to do their config though, so I gotta go grab this stuff, which is 5.3, which means I have to go in here and put 5.3. I could honestly automate this, but I just haven't, and it wouldn't be very efficient time waste for me to do that right now. So, but maybe at one point I will. At some point I will. Oh, didn't I? Isn't this one like a different dimension or something? Whatever. Or a different, I think it has different dimensions maybe. Okay, what is spawn? Okay. So spawn 0 for whatever reason is coming out as a list. Look at them, they're there. They need their outlines turned on. I forgot about that, so I gotta open up the config again. And I will reference this. So I got hurt done. That's idle. Run. Look at all these configs.json. There's a limit on how fast I can close them, apparently. Look, now they have an outline. Wait, is that an outline? Yeah, it is. So they need to be able to walk around, but... And then I'll give them a gun later. 2 streams in 1 day. Why? Because of the Ludum Dare. I've got 48 hours. I gotta make a game. I don't want to hit. Yeah. Last stream was the longest stream I ever did. It was like 7 hours almost. can you make a pie with Python? There's this thing called math.py. Anyways. So, let's add the walking stuff. Okay. So, for walking, where is enemy? Temp motion equals self.velocity.copy. I have to do a little bit of scanning. So, self.walk direction equals random.choice -1 1. If temp motion 0 plus equals self.walk direction. I'm gonna give them each custom speed, so self.speed equals random.random plus 1.5 maybe? Wait, did I call the animation run or walk? It's called run. Oh, okay. So, if temp motion is more than 0, or no, self.walk direction is more than 0. If I gotta scan the ground below it, so check location equals self dot center 0, self dot rect dot bottom plus 5, and then this one will be plus 9. And then if otherwise I know if self.walk there is less than 0, check equals none. If check lock, then gd dot level map dot tile collide check look, and then if that, no, if not that, then you turn around, so self.walk there multiplied by -1. Otherwise, there's another case I have to check for. I'm gonna call this check side. Oh wait, no, you know what? I don't have to do that. Boom. Easy. You just turn around when you hit a wall. And then I have to use temp motion to walk. See, look, they're like all going around everywhere. So I do need to change their speed though. By self.speed. So here's the problem here. By 0.5 plus 0.5 maybe, and then if random.random is less than 0.01, if self.walk equals 0, else self.walk equals random.choice 1 -1. So it's capable of just stopping its movement randomly. Now, if this is active, self.set action run, else self.set action idle. Easy. Oh, one just fell off. I need to change this self.flip 0 equals false. And this one will equal true because you want it to face the other direction. I think they need to be slower. Okay, not that slow. Wait, what is that? Why did one fall out of the sky? I don't know what happened there. Boom. So I think when they see you, they're gonna just stop moving and start shooting. I need to make it so that I need to make player 2 like get a little bit squished when I hit the ground for more impact. It's underwhelming when you land. It's supposed to feel heavy. So where's player? Self.squish equals 0. Or actually, no. I'm gonna do what I did for a certain other game. Actually, no, I'm just gonna reference the code. Desktop. D. Local games. I need a certain game that's called William Shroom again. The power of referencing. So I am looking for. Here we go. So I have squish velocity. That's a thing. So I'm gonna take that. I believe that's how I did it. So I give the player squish velocity. And then hold up. So under update, I do this. And I think that's some magic. Oh wait, no, there's more magic. Hold on. And then it's not equal to 0. If, yeah, okay, so that's just a clamp. And then, if I remember correctly, under entity, there was that edge case I had under rect. If self.type is player, then you do this, or it is not player, right? Else you force the rect size to be a certain thing. Hold on, let me get my actual size here. Where is that? Where's the, here we go. 2025. You know what, I'm gonna just do a little bit more referencing so I don't have to expend the brain power. I need to save it for other things. So over here, 2025. And then well. So I think I just do a little bit once I land. Where is it? Oh, I'm in the wrong file. Okay, when I land in the player, I'm looking for bottom. If self.velocity1 is greater than... Oh, what's the cap here? Cap is 4, so greater than 2 or 3. Self.squish velocity was that. So that's a slight issue. It needs to squish like from the top almost. That's one of the difficulties, because in Gleamstream you're just in the air, so it doesn't matter too much which direction you squish. But in this, you can see very clearly what's happening to the shape. So what I can do, so we can go over to the render. Actually, where's scale use? Yeah, okay. So I can't center it. So when it gets to render, I'm gonna have problems.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Okay. I think I got it. So if I need, well, where did I pull the image? Image equal no, image equals self.image. Gonna put another hack right here. If self.scale, wait, no, if image.getWidth, wait, or no, actually I need to pull that out, but if self.scale does not equal 1, 1, I'm gonna add a print for now, make sure I'm catching this right. Oh, did that just keep going? Oh no, it did stop. Okay, good. How do I get the original image size? Self.current image? Yeah. Or wait, no. Yeah, self.current image. Xdiff equals .getWidth. So I can use this actually. Minus image.getWidth. So that's the change in size. My diff equals this, but get height. And then I can divide this by 2. And then So let's say the current image is bigger. You get a positive number, which means that's how much you want to subtract. So offset 0 plus equals x diff. Offset 1 plus equals y diff. And then I might have to do a little bit of a trick here. What happened? Let's do minus for y. Does that stick me to the ground? Almost. Do I need to minus on the x? There we go, that's what I was looking for. Look at that. Look at that bounce. I want it to be a little bit slower though. So I'm going to go into here. And I believe there's some constants I can mess with. So under player, this is what I'm looking for. Squish velocity. Two. Look at that. Look at that bounce. That's amazing. I'm glad I had that code from Gloomstream. That's convenient. So when you jump up here, you don't get it though because you gotta drop. Boom. I'm gonna lower the threshold for it though. To like 2 or something, or is that what it's at? No. Okay, yeah, gotta make it 2. So that's when I do like my attack thing, probably. Squishy. So squishy. So I'm gonna make it, do I want to make the... I think I want to make the landing thing an animation. Which means I'm going to have to do it with respect to the actual image. I'll read chat once I pull up the actual image. Right, hold on. Exploit data images. So I have to do it with respect to this image. I need like lots of space on each side. Ideally, I'd probably bind it to the top of the eye, kind of like that, and then like. So now I can pull up a sprite, paste that in, remove that, add a layer for drawing on. And then properties. Boom. Actually, I do need to get this color though. I needed full opacity so I can get the proper color. So over here I can draw. Alright, I'm gonna read the chat now. I'll finish this animation later. I should know. Well, I should show you guys how to structure your code for games. I mean, it really depends on the game. For game jam type things, you're watching it right now. You just do whatever goes. And then for bigger stuff, it gets more complicated. I wouldn't say I've done enough bigger stuff to confidently tell people how they should structure things. I have an intuitive sense for how I need to do it for my own stuff, but I haven't thought about how it applies to the way other people would do things. I'm not streaming for 48 hours. I have 48 hours to get this done. And 27 hours have passed, so yeah. How to check if two rectangle collides if two rects have separate class. What? I mean, you are you like inheriting from pygame.rect or something? Either way, you should be able to just do collide rect with the rects. Now, if the rects are a child of the class, then you have to collide with the child of the class. But, or by child, I mean attribute, not like inheritor. So I have like a bunch of sections of code that I can are reusable, and that's what I do a lot. And like I like to use that. I wouldn't call that an engine, but the like I essentially have my own framework of scripts that I just throw in. It's a very modular. I just use what I need. Okay. I woke up at like, oh, my microphone's peaking. I woke up at like noon, so I don't need rest at this point. Realistically, if I wanted to, like, actually, no, I was up for a while before noon, but then I went back to sleep. But in terms of how much longer I've got until I actually need to sleep, that's like another 3 hours going on my sleep schedule at the moment. So I don't need sleep yet. I should give the character Kirby well style of eating the enemies. Now I'm just gonna stomp on them. The game idea you will see in a bit. You basically just collect lollipops to try to not to explode, and you avoid getting shot. Anyways. Frame. New frame. So some symmetry would have been useful here, but whatever. I'm lazy. I'm not even gonna make this symmetrical. I don't know, that might actually make it look better. You never know with this stuff. So you actually want it to come out fast at first, and then you want it to slow down. frame, new frame. Alright, so that's the animation for landing. I could add a little bit more. And then file save as. Oh, I need to like actually turn off that. A sprite. Stomp. Export. Animations. Stomp. Idle. I have to make this into an entity. Oh wait, no, cancel. I have to make this into an entity because that's the easiest way to get it to play with my animation system. So if I run this, it'll create the config file, and then I can just do a self.animations equals that. And then probably, where do I want to do this? I guess before the particles. So for anim and gd.animations, anim.update, anim.render. So display gd.scroll. I'll make an animation class. Class animation e def update self. I'll also do an init, so when I have mark it as alive or dead. Self.dead equals false. Update self gd. Wait, doesn't need that. If self dot current active animation. Did I get that right? It's like some, yeah, active animation. And then that refers to over here. That points to I'm looking to see how you check if it's done. So play. Where's? If the frame is greater than the data duration, or equal to it, self.dead equals true, and then I turn off the loop on it. So if I go to animations, stomp idle, We do... Oh, why did it export to a GIF? Come on. I thought I didn't do that. Hold up. File export. Image 0.png. Now I can do this, and then I get this. And I can go over here and turn off the loop. So now I can spawn an animation. I need to find the player. gd.animations.append. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put a thing in the game data for animations. Def add animation self animation ID position. So self.append animation E animation manager position 22 animation ID. And go down here. Dead equals anim.dead, or if anim.dead. gd.animations.remove anim. Actually, no, let's do copy. Else. Wait, def update. Where is it? So I want, how much wider is this animation on the player? 47 compared to, oh, it's like 20. So we got 14. So gd.add animation. We have when ID stomp, and we want to put it at self.center or position 0 minus 14. I said self.position 1, something like that. Crash. No, it's there. It's not playing. The animation's just frozen. Did I forget to update it? Or what happened? Oh yeah, I need super.update. Need this. Look at that. So I'm gonna make it a bit quicker. Let's 1.4. That seems good. So I'm actually not really liking that top part. I'm gonna remove it. So we just get this now. So now I want to like make a massive hitbox and just kill any enemy near it. Also, I need to go into the enemy animations, edit this one, turn off loop here, and then go over to the player. Looking for this, so damage R equals pygame.rect. Well, I actually know this stuff, so I can use this. I'm sure that's gonna be. Let's make it 10 pixels on the ground. We get 20, we get 48, and 10. For enemy in gd.enemies, if enemy.rect.collide rect damage R enemy.dead equals true. Enemy.set action hurt. And then I need to go over to the enemies. So for this stuff, I need to do like if not self.dead, so it needs to be alive to do any of this. Look at that. Boom. So I want to fling them into the air too when it happens. So I'm going to go down to here. Enemy.velocity1 equals random.random by 2 plus 1, and then make that negative. Three. Look at that. So self.grounded equals false, and this will get set to true if this happen. Oh no, if collisions bottom, if self.dead, that equals true. And then where's the lollipop particles? I need those. Is that in the lollipop? It's in the lollipop. Yeah, it is. So I could do some funny stuff here. So I can do an elif not self that grounded. This will be 0. Uh, 1.5. Okay, that might be. Well, let's turn that back a bit. Wait, what? It didn't make any. Hey, there you go. Okay, I'm gonna make the hitbox a bit bigger. And then I'm also gonna do some color things. So 31, 14, 28. 14, 28. And then I'm gonna swap one of these with that. And then over on the player, I'm gonna make this a bit bigger. 10 extra pixels in each direction. Boom. Boom. Oh, I had a funny idea. Set it to force, which means if I hit it multiple times, you just keep bouncing. And then I can boop. I already like it. I haven't added the challenge to the game yet, other than the just don't wait too long and end up exploding part. But I need to give these guys some guns. It's already kind of addicting just to watch them flip over like that. Like it, I mentioned when I was drawing that animation that it kind of looked funny while I was drawing it, the way I was flipping them up in the air, and then I said it would make more sense in the actual game, and it really does. You just can keep jumping. So yeah. No roller dash. The game needs to be simple. Reading chat. Alright. I see there's a lot of hellos going on in there. Hello. Alright. So, it is time to give these guys some guns. Images. It is gun time. They shall have a gun. And it will be pointed at me. Or the player. Gun.png. So I'm gonna go down here. Gun image equals load image data images images slash gun.png. So if it's alive, it'll be holding a gun. So I'll hijack the render. Def. Do I have something like that for the player that I can use? No. Render. Self. Ards. Super. And then while I do that, well after I do that, display dot surf. No, I gotta do surf offset. Surf offset. surf.blit gun image to self.center 0 minus offset 0 self.center 1 minus offset 1. I think it's minus. Need to render by the center though, so it needs to be weapon image equals that minus weapon image dot get width divided by 2 get height. All right. They're holding guns now. They're just not holding them right. I'll read the chat now. All right. Thank you for the super chat from I don't even know how to say that. Lindsay Love. Girls are just twerking on YouTube, and you're sitting here making a whole game of Python. That's a strange comparison, to say the least. What, this is Adam, if you're asking what I'm writing my code in. So I'm gonna take this weapon, and I'm gonna do what I do in Vagrant, where I center the weapon by putting the handle in the middle of the image horizontally. So, if I do that, I believe it should be properly centered. Look at that. So, for the time being, the gun should be pointing in the same direction as the player. So if self.flip 0 weapon image equals pygame.transform.flip weapon image true false, I think is what it is. There we go. So now the gun follows. So the gun needs to have its own outline though. So for that, I'm gonna grab outline. So outline weapon, I think it's surf weapon image and color, which is this. Wait, what? Oh, position. So it's the same as this. Look, now the guns have outlines. If not self.dead. All right. I think I'll make it so that they'll only shoot at you if they're looking at you, like in your direction, horizontally speaking. So yeah, they gotta be looking at me horizontally, and then they'll walk onto me. I need them to like trace a path to see if they can actually see me. I'm not sure how fast like mask type collisions are. What jam is this game for? The Ludum Dare. I have not taken a Ludum Dare this seriously in a long time. I'm hoping I can maybe get, like, it's a long shot, but I'm hoping maybe I could get top 10 in graphics for compo. That would be really cool. Like, just seeing that single digit for something would be awesome. Hold on, is it... My, this is not correct. It doesn't... Oh yeah, that needs to be 14. I changed both those numbers by accident instead of just one. Hey, how'd you get here? What? Whatever. I'm not gonna think about it. I fell. No. Let's see. But yeah, it looks like I fixed that particle effect there. I don't know what really happened, but... Well, I do know what happened, but... Yeah. How much time is there left? There's a lot of time. There's, well, I'm almost 18 hours in. Wait, no, not 18. 28 hours in. Which would mean there's 4 plus 8 is 12. Wait, what? No, that's not right. There's 2 plus 8, which is 10. Wait. And then plus another 12, which is 22. Wait, never mind. It's getting light. 18 hours left. Wait, is that right? No, it's not. No, it's 20 hours left, isn't it? Yeah, when I'm doing math all day like this, I get really bad at it. But, oh, it's funny though, because I can still code. It's not like I can't code once I can't do math. I can code, I just can't do the math part right now. I'm getting angry. I'm about to blow up. This is an interesting game. How does this guy keep spawning over here? I don't know what's going on there. Something seems funky with these spawns. I think these things are too tall. Hold on. And I can check from up here where it spawns them. Yeah. 0 spawn 0 1 minus 1, I think is what I need, because they're spawning slightly in the ground. So now there's like I didn't see one, like I saw one before. I was seeing people fall from the left up around here. That I didn't see that, and I didn't see the guy that would spawn over here somehow. I think what happened was he glitched to the side through this floor and came all the way down. The creature does not have a name. Anyways, this is going to be the biggest coding challenge here is the sight lines. So I was thinking I would turn the entire map into a mask, and then draw a line across the mask to the player, and then if it collides with any of the terrain, then we've got a problem. So I can do that when everything spawns. by just doing this thing. Actually, for reference, for now, I'm actually going to actually draw the lines, because I need to see what's going on here. This is going to be the trickiest part, and the one part I really don't know how long it's going to take for me to sort out. So pygame.draw.line display. Is it color? I think it's color. I'll do black. And I think it needs to be not quite black. From enemy.center to gd.player.center. Where's the line? Oh wait, is that not? I need to do it like right here or something. What? Where's my line? Oh. I need the scroll applied. Minus gd.scroll 0. One minus gd.scroll 1. I'm gonna pull up documentation because I forgot the argument order. Color, start position, end position. How is that invalid? How? Tell me what's in here. Oh. What? I don't know what I was thinking. Enemy.center is 1 minus gd.scroll 1. Late night coding. Hey, at least the music is fitting to the situation. There we go. I have lines coming from all of the enemies. I can see where they should be looking. And then I need to find out if they've got a sight line. So, for this, I'm actually going to have to render. Can I just get everything? Give it a I'm looking for tile map. Size override? Ooh, that would do it. So I size override with the size of the map. And then I gotta grab this. So take those two sections, and then I go over to def render level mask self. Here we go. So I need, if it does not equal foliage, this is what I want. I don't want anything else. And then mask surf equals pygame.surface. Can I get this thing? Width, height. So there's that. And then I can get visible. What is it? It's called size override. Size override equals, oh, perfect. Thank you, tab 9. Man, I tried to get them to sponsor my streams. They didn't want to do it. even though my streams are probably the most applicable place for it. I don't know, maybe they'll change their minds one day. So mask surf, and then you subtract this instead of offset. Oh, instead of scroll. So self.level mask equals pygame.mask.from surface mask surf. And then when I call this when I'm at the end of the level load, probably. Self.underlevel mask. And then I can take this and I'll just throw it up onto the display. Display.blit gd.level mask .to surface. It's pure white. Uh-oh. That's not good. It shouldn't be solid white. It should be like mostly black, I think. Oh, I think I might need to set a color key for this to work. Mask surf.set color key 000. Look at that. Not. Why is it? Oh, it needs to like not equal. Or not in foliage decor. Is it like just getting everything except for it? What? It got the pillars and the foliage. It didn't get the terrain. What happened here? So it tried to render them. Is it like trying to... No, those are the real positions. What's wrong here? Could only do off-grid stuff, which is very strange. So this is all off-screen, apparently, is what it thinks, somehow. Or, oh. No, wait, hold on. Let's do this. What is this position? That is very strange. Did the size override not work? Oh, you know why? It tried to do it from the scroll. Duh. This needs to be 0, 0. Or, no, not 0, 0. Self.edges 0. Self.edges 2. Perfect. So if I turn this to that, you can see the silhouette of everything. So now I put that back. I now have a mask of the entire level that I can use for collisions. So, oh boy, this is where the math gets interesting. Well, it's not even really math. It's like a graphical trick that I'm trying to do with this mask here. So I need to remove this mask. And then I need to draw a line on a new surface, and then okay, wait, this is gonna be tricky. This might lag a bit. Realistically, I'm not gonna do every entity at once, but I'm going to do it for testing here, so this might get a bit laggy while I test. So, def check player path self. I'm gonna call this self.check player path game data surf equals pygame.surface, and then it's going to be the distance between the player center and its center. So it's going to be self.center is 0. The absolute difference of the enemy center and the player's center. And then I have to do the same thing for the y-axis. And we have our surface. Now, well, this is where it's gonna get interesting. Surf dot no, pygame.draw.line surface no, just surf from ooh, how do I know where on the surface is gonna need to be? This is an interesting question. So I guess it's where they are with respect to each other. So the top left equals min of these two, and min of these two. So that's the top left coordinate essentially. So it's color first, so let's just do white. It doesn't really matter what it is, but it gd.center is 0 minus top left 0, gd.center 1 minus top left 1, and then I have to do the same thing for the player. Dot player dot center. So this is drawing the line on my mask, and then now I have to do an intersection. Oh boy. Pygame.org/docs. I don't work with masks, especially in this capacity, that often. So mask dot mask. Ooh, overlap. Aha. So I might get this backwards the first try. So GD dot what's it called? It called it the level mask dot overlap. Return bool of the overlap between pygame.mask.fromSurface surf with the offset of let me see if it can see how it works with the offset. Hold on, they have notes for mask offset. So the calling mask, so if I put a positive number, it'll place it to the right. Okay. So this is going to essentially be top left 0 minus gd.edge 0, top left 1 minus gd.edge 2, or edges, right? I'm curious to see if this even crashes or what. So self that can see or sees player equals false equals that. And if that is true, then I need to change the color of the sight line down here. It's probably gonna lag so much. C equals 002 if enemy that sees player C equals red, like bright red. Oh boy. Wait, that needs to be self.center, not GD.center. So 193. Wait. Oh no, these guys are seeing through the walls. Wait, is it inverted? Wait, no. Well, it's kind of with something. I kind of want to like take one. It's hard to like, I would have to like write a decent amount of code just to be able to properly debug this to see visually what's happening. The status changed, which is a good sign. But I just noticed this needs to be the inverse, not. There we go. Wait, hold up. It's like actually. Wait, no, maybe it is right. Like, this guy can see me. No, but the guy on my left should be able to see me, I think. No, but he can see me now. Why can't he see me here? So, I mean, I'm not sure where it's getting messed up here, but it's very close to being correct, it seems. I haven't seen any red lines when there shouldn't have been. It's just that it's not always showing a red line when I think it should. I mean, yeah. So like right here, oh. I'm curious where it's going wrong. So it's catching. Wait a second. All these things are sharing the same logic. Hold up. Let's stop moving. So I think like horizontally it seems to be, wait. It's like it's barely off somehow. I forgot about that part. You just randomly explode and you're not paying attention. Let's see if I can get up here. So, I mean, that guy sees me. I mean, this is workable if I can't fix this in a reasonable amount of time. For some reason, I'm fine leaving this. Because it's close enough to accurate. It's just like... It's like... It thinks the player is lower than it actually is or something. It's like there's a vertical shift that's incorrect. Oh, like that should not be visible. I don't know what happened there. So it's like flashing when it goes like straight horizontal pretty much. Or nearly. I'm trying to figure out what could possibly be happening. What types of movements to the terrain would cause this alignment to trigger the way it is? Okay, I don't see how that's working well with me. It's like there's two angles. Actually, you know what? If it thinks the train is shifted to the right, so the train is shifted to the right, then I should be able to stand right above the guys over to the left here, and also be seen. Whoa! It's like whenever they're straight horizontal, or straight vertical, they can see. That's a problem. I'm gonna add a little bit of space here. This is a slight problem. This can come out to 0. So I'm gonna add 2 in each direction. And then top left will be determined to be -1. I want -1 in each direction. So +2 in total, so 1 extra pixel in each direction, guaranteed. Which means that I have to move this to be +1 relative to the top left. Everything. And then, when I do this part, the top left is -1, right? Yeah, I think so. I think that's how you do the math. Okay, wait, I think that might have actually fixed the entire issue. I'm gonna wait for these guys below me to walk. No, it still like flickers when it's straight vertical. I mean, I can just write an edge case where if it's like 0. Okay, like, see, it's like working pretty well aside from the straight vertical case. So I'm gonna write that edge case. Because, I mean, realistically, you're not gonna be... there's no point where you can, like, consistently hold that, especially since you can't abuse that as the player. And it's gonna be hard to even catch in the first place, so... the straight vertical case would be... I don't... If is 0, or let's say less than 1, return false. So that should remove the straight vertical case. I gotta wait for these guys to walk. Oh, no, it still went white. How? 3? I don't know how that's triggering. Self.center, player center. Walk. These guys down below me need to walk to the right. Hurry up, guy. He doesn't want to come over here. What's he doing? You know what? I'm just gonna restart it and hope that I get more people down there. Okay, so I need that guy to walk. Oh, I think that fixed it. So I didn't see it flicker red. That's good. So it looks like the sight lines are working pretty much. That's questionable right there. But for the most part, these sight lines are good enough, in my opinion. The bullets are gonna have physics anyways. So, I will remove these sight lines because I don't need to see them anymore. Now, there's a range requirement, and the player also has to be facing the player. Self.sees player equals false. So player distance equals math.square root of gd.player.center 0 minus self.center.0 squared plus and then UI. All right. Now the other part is, if self dot flip 0 and gd.player.center 0 must be less than self.center 0. In the other case, this is like the directional check, making sure the players, well, the enemy's facing the right direction. It or not flip, and the center is greater than. So it has to be one of those two. That means the player, well, the facing the player. If player dis is less than 100. It's probably like, I can do like 200 maybe. Print C's. How can they see me? Or, oh no. If self.sees player print C's. So they have to be close. All right. I might like decrease this range to like 150 or something. Now I'm gonna make it point the gun and then I'll re-chat. If self.sees player I have to deal with the flip somehow here. Wait, no, so it's required to be facing the player anyways. So angle equals math.atan2 g.player.center 1 minus self.center 1, and then do x. You do y first because it's tangent. Alright. Weapon image equals pygame.transform.rotate weapon image at the angle. So it's facing right automatically. I can mod this by math.py, and maybe that'll work in both directions. Face me. Wait, what? Print A. How? These guys aren't pointing their guns at me. What? Print math.degrees angle. What's going on here? I can see it, like, but it doesn't seem to be changing, which is strange. Oh, let's do this. So that points all their guns, either up or down. So this will change the direction if they can see me. Yeah, he can see me. Oh, that's why. Math.degrees angle mod 180, because Pygame works in degrees for some reason. Hold on, I need to see. Wait, is it 90? I need to get like on the other side of this guy without killing him, which is an interesting task. Or wait. So it's backwards when he's facing that way. So I'll switch that to negative. So when I turn around, if self.flip 0, else hold on. So it looks like it's correct when it's pointing this way. It's hard to like get them to point down because they just don't need to. So that's just backwards. Oh no, it's plus 180 here. Turn around. Turn around, nerd. Alright. So they can aim their gun now. That's good. And then I'll do self.weapon angle equals that. And then else self.weapon angle equals 0. Or wait, no, I'll call this angle and angle self.weapon angle equals this. Now, self.weapon angle, and actually I don't need to touch it here because if they can't see the player, then they can't shoot. So now I can just convert this to radians and I have an angle to shoot. So I need to add bullets. I'll read chat now. I'm just reading chat. Might take a bit to catch up though. I don't know what you mean by translucency. Are you talking about transparency or? Translucency could mean a lot of things. Almost done reading. You'll see what the game's gonna be in a bit once I add the projectiles. I'm not doing 48 hours straight. I don't remember the name Kiro. I tend to remember profile pictures rather than usernames for most people. The thing in the background of the stream is just a recording. It's just being played back in the background. You can do it in OBS, it just lets you. Can you just rotate the image once after the F? No, because there's two different cases because of the flip. It causes some weird issues. Just how things work. Otherwise, if I were on the other side, the gun would be upside down. But, yeah. Time to add projectiles. I think it should be like, kinda... how should I shape these things? Should it be like arrows? Or a line, like a fat line, maybe 2 pixels wide. I think I'll do a line for now. So I'll add that into the game data. Self.projectiles equals that. So projectiles will be rendered maybe under animations. No, it should be over animations probably. For proj in gd.projectiles. .copy. I'm gonna do position, angle, speed, and then what else does this need? I guess not much, so I'll do this for now. So proj 0 0 press equals math.cosine proj 1 by proj 2, and we do the same thing for y. Now we can render it. Okay, I'm gonna draw a line, display. I need to get the white color, I forgot what it is. $245, $235, so $245, 186. 45, 186. Alright, and then so start position, proj 0 0 minus gd.scroll 0, proj 0 1 minus gd.scroll 1, proj, wait, gonna do this, actually minus, I want it to cast backwards by, I want it 6 pixels long, minus g.scroll 0. And this needs to be sine, this needs to be 1. I don't know why, but Adam stops doing syntax highlighting if you go past a certain amount of lines. It's like, what, where am I? It's like 160 something? 170. Anyways. Actually, I'll make this 4. So the distant player dis equals math.square root 0 0 minus g.player the center 0 squared 0 1 minus g.player center 1. So if player dis is greater than 1000, which means it probably flew off the map, g.projectiles remove proj, not porj, proj. Elif player dis is less than let's say 20 or 10, print hit, and then we remove it anyways. So I need to add projectiles, so it's position, angle, speed. So over here, if self.sees player, self.weapon angle equals 0. And we need weapon angle, so weapon angle. Alright, append. We need the angle, position. We start from the center, so center. Angle, speed. So we'll use a speed of 4 or 3. And And then this needs to be math.radians. It might be like backwards. I might need to put a negative in it. Oh, that's not quite what I'm looking for. It's look backwards. I need this. I think that's, wait, hold on. So if you're on the right side, wait, so if gd.player.center 0 is more than self.center 0, you do one thing and then otherwise you do the other, because of the way I had that weird flip in there. So I think that's like perfectly backwards, right? So if I do this, this should all be correct, I think. No, hold on, the guys on the right are still going the wrong way. So math.pi plus. So they all need to be minus, it's just one needs the math.pi. Cool. So these lines need to be thicker. I think that's important. So where is that? That's like, wait, no. It's down here, right? Two. Alright, so now I need to make sure they don't just spray. Self.attack timer equals 0. Just like add 1 if self.attack timer percent 60, or I'll do an attack speed thing. Self.attack speed equals 40. This will be random.random by self.attack speed. That needs to be an integer. Self.attack speed is 0. Then you can shoot. The music stopped again. That happened earlier. Must crash for some reason. So there's the projectiles. So I'm thinking I'm gonna make them slower and fatter. I'm gonna start the music again because I don't know what happened. So yeah, slower and fatter. So I'm gonna make them 1 pixel per second. And then down here where I rendered them, they become 3 pixels wide. I'm gonna decrease the attack speed on these guys. I'm having it. They're attacking too much. Alright, so I need to make the player actually impacted by these hits. So, go over to here. gd.player.velocity 0 plus equals math.cosine projectile 0 no projectile 1 by 4. It's gonna hit you pretty hard. And then this one's gonna be sine. There we go. So I need to, oh, they're still shooting when they're dead, that's a problem. GD dot, no, wait, what is it? Where's the anger stat? gd.anger plus equals 5 when you do that. Boom. So when I get hit, I get angrier. And eventually I'll just explode. I'll make a thing here. So vel equals this. I'm gonna use this for something else in a moment. But for now I need to fix the fact that they can shoot when they're dead, which is kind of a problem. Attack timer. If not self.dead. It's gotta be alive to shoot. So now he can't shoot me anymore. That's cool. I'm going to change up the colors a little bit. I'm gonna grab a red. Where's the red? This is red, I think. That could also be orange. I think that's red though. So now, if I go over here, take that, and then that, and that, and then I think that should improve visual clarity on these things. Hold on, I'm gonna make this too. And then let's make this 3 in each direction. Hold up, that's cosine, where's sine? Oh, here it is. Okay, so I don't like that. So do I need to do like 4 and 2? And it's like shooting a square. Boom. That thing hits hard. Okay, I need to. Ooh. What if I just did a bit of this? Or I'm looking for this one. This needs to be from proj 0 for I in range 10. I don't need that. I think that should do it. Let's do 6, maybe. That's a bit big for an explosion. So I guess they probably don't need to hit me that hard, so I'll do 2.5. And then, so for this part, I'm gonna do the reverse of that. So negative val 0, negative val 1. I'm gonna fly out in the other direction. Boom. Alright, done. A equals proj 1 plus random.random minus 0.5. And then for this, I can do like A. And then this can be like 1.5 maybe. Shoot. Also, if they can see the player, they need to stop moving. I forgot about that. I said I would do that. Self dot set action idle. And self dot walk dir equals 0. A equals, what is this? This angle's not working quite right. Oh. It needs to be here. And then I'm actually gonna increase that to 14. Or I'll do 20, and then if proj 0.coi, no wait, if g.player.rect.coi point proj 0, then you can do it. S equals random.random plus 1. Shoot me. So the speed needs to be slowed down by 0.5 plus 0.5. If random.random is less than 0.3, a plus equals math.pi. So you flip it around to the other direction. I don't, okay, no, I think this needs to be 0.2. And I want just like a small portion of it going this way. No, I'm gonna blow up. Boom. And not GG that game over. They were shooting my dead body and that was causing some problems. So there is now a game. The objective is to not get blown up. Okay, I'm gonna actually run it at a high frame rate again, make sure it's still running okay. Print clock dot get FPS. That's a little bit concerning. I think it has a lot to do with the way it's updating the visibility. If the attack timer, if attack timer %10 is 0, then it'll update that. Else, I think that should work. So the frame rate went up a decent amount. Not perfect, but should be fine. I'm starting to ride the line a bit. Look at that, I haven't really taken any damage. No, I'm getting hit. So I need to do level transitions, but I mean, other than that, I'm doing pretty well. Almost there. No. No. All right. So I like that. Game is fun. Now, what do I want to do next exactly though? Like I mentioned some things. The question is, what is next specifically? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make these projectiles a bit longer. I want to improve the visual clarity more. I'm still a little bit concerned by that. So Let me make sure it's extra clear what's going on here. And then I'm gonna actually also reduce the impact on the player a bit more. Wait, if I go up to 8, I can probably switch this to 6 and 4. And this should be super visible. Hello, sir. Boom. Hold on, can I do 6 here? I just noticed, this is a mistake. That needs to be like that. And then over here in the front, I'll do just a single minus cosine and then minus sine. And then that should do the trick, I think. Okay, I'm gonna make this longer still. 10, 10, which means this goes to 8 and 8, not 86. Shoot me. Turn around, guy. Turn around. I'm right here. Hello, people. So I'm fine with the visual clarity on these projectiles now. This has turned into a stealth game just because I added vision lines, which is kind of funny. People are gonna complain about the fact that you can't move when you're waiting to get a lollipop. I'm not sure what I can do about that at this point, though. I don't know. So the anger needs to persist. Nothing else needs to. The artwork looks different from my previous games. I think it's just kind of the brownish palette, yeah, and it's a bit more faded, less saturated than my most of the stuff. I've seen like short videos of Bro Force. I don't really know what it's about. Make it move slower. Well, so it needs to be sitting there with its mouth open. Oh, you know what I just noticed? The mouth is open. If no, okay, I'm just gonna leave it as is. The mouth is open in the walking animation, but the problem is I won't be facing the lollipop necessarily, so it'll cause some problems. All right, so I need to do like visual transitions. So self.transition state equals 1. Self.transition direction equals -1. Oh, I know that this is this goes in game data. If gd.transition state plus equals gd.transition direction by 0. How 0.05? That's 20 frames. I think it's fine. Gd.transition state equals max 0 gd.transition state min 1. Transition surf equals pygame.surface. No, equals display.copy. Transition.surf.fill. It needs to be filled with the black color. Which is this. Transition surf dot set color to actual black. Pygame.draw dot circle transition surf on at the center. So transition surf dot get width 2. Get height divided by 2. Actually, I need the color first. So the color is going to be 0, 0, 0. And we put this at, oh wait, no, that's the location, so it needs a radius. It needs to be the diagonal to the corner. So that's the square root of 2, right? By the width. Transition surf dot get width by g.transition state, and we take an integer of that, and then we do if g.transition state, so only if it's non-zero, and then display.blit transition surf 0, 0. So theoretically, cop, what? Cop B. Oh. I mean, it was there for a moment. What happened? Oh, it needs to be, this needs to be, 1 minus. Cool. So that does work. So right here, this needs to be slower. So I like that speed. So it opens up, and then you set the direction to 1 when you die. Where's game over? If it's over that, we do over 200 equals -1. If g.game over and g.transition state is, oh no, it goes to 1 actually. 1. Then we go to the next level. So I should be able to like die here. I need to like get over here or something so it can shoot me. Just gotta wait to die. Yeah, there we go. That's the proper transition. I need to get the hurt animation on the player, and then I need to get the projectiles to hit the ground. Oh. Wait, gd.level map.tile collide with projectile 0, and then if that turns out to be true, I'll do continue here. If that d.projectiles.remove projectile, continue. All right, so they can hit things. That's good. It would be cool if I could make them more bean-shaped rather than like cards. I don't know. I mean, I could. It's just like, eh. Alright, I'm about to pull up. Let's go. So I need to do the player hurt animation stuff. And then maybe I need to add screen shake. And then I need to add the warning for when you're angry. The other one. Oh, what if I made it if while you're eating you're immune? That would make people a bit happier about the situation. But then you can kind of like come out of it and I don't know. I can still get hit, I guess. Anyways, the player is down here. Thank you, car. Equals 0. If self.hurt timer is more than 0, self.hurt timer minus equals 1. And then it goes to, well, wait. I'll modify it with this. So go down to projectiles. G.player.hurt timer equals how long do I want the red visibility thing and everything in the animation? So I think actually the longest thing is going to be the icon, so I'll give it 90 frames, so that's a second and a half, which means I have to do some custom code here. So first of all, if this has any value, then down here, where's the angry thing? If that, or that, wait, hold up. How? Beat up player to angry. Oh, that's what I'm supposed to do. So I can go over to projectiles. I need to do this. And this is probably going to go to like 20 now. So whenever I get shot, I get the icon showing my anger. Now, let's see, so angry 40, so I need to do screen shake now. Oh, also I need the hurt animation. Player. So this is all the animation code right here. If not eating and not self.chomp. So ignore that if you're eating. If not self.hurt timer. You can do all this stuff. Wait, hold on, it's gonna have some weird interactions. I'm gonna do it before all the animations here. If self.hurt timer, self.set action hurt. So I have a hurt animation. There we go. So you can see, like, the eyes squint when I get hit. I'm about to blow up. And it just blew up. Okay. So I need screen shake. Self.screenShake equals 0. And then I'll do that down here. I'm actually gonna do it on the scroll, basically. Oh no, I'm not. If self.screenShake, self.screenShake, max equals 1. Screen shake offset equals 0, 0. Screen shake offset equals random.random by 4 minus 2, random.random by 4 minus 2. I think that should work. And then set the screen shake when I get hit. Equals, let's do 10 frames of screen shake. Don't want it to be too long. GD, not yourself. Shoot me again. I can take more screen shake than that. I'm gonna make it a little bit longer as well. I'm gonna add like a couple frames. 14. I can take 4 more frames of screen shake. Boom, boom. And then when you actually blow up, where's the code for blowing up? Game over. Here it is. $33, I guess. I don't know. Shoot me. $90. I want a big explosion. Shoot me more. All right. All right. So a couple things. I need to do the thing that, like, the screen needs to go kind of red when you get shot, maybe? Or do I need to? I have the screen shake, so it's pretty obvious what's going on here. I think the red would be unnecessary. Actually, this can probably be like 70. I think that's like 20 frames too many. So I need to do the warp animation for like when you finish the level, and there needs to be like a bit more of a delay when you actually finish the level. At the moment, it's just like instant. So I need to add invincibility. So that's gonna be on the projectiles. So if you're eating, you're invincible. So you don't get any of these. You get, wait, you get the explosion maybe, but nothing else. Actually, just all of this stuff specifically. So if not gd.player.await eat, or well, if not that and not gd.player.eating, then you can take damage. I need to like somehow take damage when I'm on a lollipop. Alright. So you're invincible when you're eating a lollipop. I also need to make it so you're invincible when the level's finishing. So let's do self.completed level equals 0. And this goes to 1, or it should go to 1 when you finish here. So that equals 1. If self.completed level plus equals 1. If self.completed level is greater than 120, self.transition direction equals 1. So I can take this. If gd dot level, wait, completed level and gd dot transition state is 1, next level. So either of these cases. Now, if this is true, then you can't take damage from a projectile. Where's that card? Right here, and not gd.completed level. 475. That's GD. Man, how much can I mess this up? It's boom. Wait, there's more? No, I got everything. if not that, and not GD that completed level. It was getting stuck at 1, it looks like. Hey. Boom. Alright, so if you completed the level, you shouldn't be able to move. So, wait, what does it go to? It goes to 120, so at 60, I'm gonna make the player just kind of disappear, doing funny stuff. So where's the input stuff? And not GD.completed level, you can't move. Now, if GD.completed level, self.rotation plus equals 1, or 6, 10, I like 10, or what if 16? That would be funny. Half of 36 is 18, right? So that's the rotation, and you don't do the squish logic if not. Ooh. If is less than 60. Is more than 60. Self.scale equals GD.completed level minus 60 divided by 30. Not divided by 30, divide by, wait, 30. So you want it to get, when it reaches 1, it says, I'm looking for 1 minus this. And we get max of 0 of it. So it goes up to 1. Or it goes down to 0, rather. Let's see if this works. The player's gonna just spin out of existence. I didn't mean to. No. Oh, that's funny. Self.velocity 1 equals -1. And then you don't do gravity. Where's the gravity? If GD.completed level is less than 60, you can do gravity. Yeah. So I want the player to like spin up into the air. Boom. I need to do some like UI stuff next. Like I need to like show how many lollipops are left. And like kind of like what level you're on. It's so funny. So if it's greater than 60, I want a circle. Where's the... Where do I put this? I guess like right behind the player, right? So if that is greater than 60 equals wait, R equals if it's less than 90, R equals that minus 60 divided by, oh no, just that, I guess. Divided by 2. Else R equals one minus that. Or no, 15 minus that, right? Pygame.draw.circle display. I need the black color. Let's just grab it here. $31.14. G.player.sensor. That's the start position. The radius will be R. And make that an integer. So I get swallowed by like a circle or something, is what should happen. Where's the circle? Oh. Well, it didn't crash. That's a good sign. Plus, 10 or 20. By 1.5, maybe. The circle wasn't quite in the right spot. I'll do 14. So this is gonna be, I'm gonna like decrease that significantly. I don't want the player to float up too much, just a little bit. I like that. This is probably my favorite game I've made so far. I said that about Gleamstream, and this is now I think my favorite. This. Alright, so that is that. I need to make a difficulty scaling, lollipop counter. And yeah, so I need a lollipop image. Images, animations, lollipop idle. Images, lollipop. Lollipop image equals load image data images lollipop.png. Actually, I'm gonna change that lollipop though because it needs like an outline to fit with the rest of the UI. So like, yeah, the other UI has like a black outline or whatever, or the blackish color. So I need my secondary color to be black. Expand 2 pixels. Remove that purple? I think I did. It's hard to see where I'm drawing. Almost there. There we go. I think that's good. So, lollipop image goes in the HUD. So, display.blit lollipop image at 530, something like that. Okay, not quite there. 822. Yeah, 822 is correct. All right. So do I need to check out my big font. Maybe. Do I use my big one or my small one? I'm leaning towards my big one. So my big font, I'll read chat once I look into this, is DaFluffyPotato, prototype, data, images, wait no, data fonts. There's no slash. Come on. So I can just add it. Hold on. Let me check the small font. I think they're required to be in the same order, I think. I think that's how that works. So I have to add it on the end after the 9. So I just do this and boop, stretch that out and start drawing. So I need a slash, which is going to be there we go, there's a slash. Can draw the gray line, which is the separator. And then we get, oh no, I need to do the parentheses. So that needs to be moved over to the side for now. I can move it back later. So I need open parentheses since closed. So that's, it's 2 pixels wide, okay. I think it's like stiffer like that. So I can copy this over. And then I take this, flip. And then I think that's it. Yeah. Alright. So I'm gonna take the large font, go to my new game here, explode data, fonts, replace. And then I can read chat now, finally. How do you figure out complex stuff? I mean, you just get used to the thought process eventually. Once you get out of the tutorial hell, I guess. I have a video where I kind of go over that topic. It's the how to actually get into game dev video. Yeah, the death explosion is supposed to be overwhelming, like, and take a bunch of screaming area, because it, like, yeah, it can't, as the other person said, it can't affect the gameplay, because you're already dead. There's nothing else to do at that point. I like to have everything in one file for game jams. It's convenient. In bigger projects, you split it up. Oh, making the character flash? Yeah, that would be a good idea. I can do that pretty fast, actually. Here, wait. I have a function for that. Actually, wait, I'll do a trick. Self.flash equals false. This is a complete hack. I need a color. Where's that white color? $245, $237. $245, $237. $245, $237. There we go. Watch this. No, hold on. What I do is this. There we go. It should work. There we go. Yeah, that flash helps a lot. I like that. Thank you. Look at that. Add the juice to when you take damage. I'm about to explode. Anyways, I need to finish reading chat. Oh yeah, I forgot. I meant to add a screen shake when you land. That was actually something I was thinking about. Thank you for reminding me. So this one doesn't need to be that long. This one can be shorter. There we go. That was an important thing. Thanks for reminding me. Alright. So I need the lollipop counter, which means I need a font. So if I go to... Oh, I need to finish reading chat again. Have I ever thought of making a PS5 or Nintendo Switch games and not just any games in the future? Pygame, in theory it works on those consoles, but the problem is that you have to work, like... You can make it work if you had the right tools, but the companies that make the consoles won't let you. That's kind of how it is at the moment. So at the moment I can't release on consoles like that. I can do Steam Deck though. Yeah, you say I have patience, but I really don't. The reason I use Python is because I'm not very patient. I don't have the patience to work slower with an engine. I can work much quicker with Python than most people can with an engine. There's some things I get like behind on just because the toolset isn't there. But for most things I can work faster. I use a custom font because the other stuff doesn't scale well with pixel art. It gets weird. What do you mean I never take a break? Right, 3 hours. The last stream today was set like 7. Hello, script line. Have I ever thought of making plugins in C++? Before you got your job as an engineer a month ago, you were interviewed by Isotope to make music apps, but mostly needed C++ developers. I haven't done much with C++. I learned it a long time ago, and then I used it for embedded software. That's the extent of my experience. I'm not a huge fan of it, but... what keyboard I use? My keyboard broke recently, and I had to buy like a $10 one. So it's very loud. It's a Logitech, probably like the cheapest keyboard they offer. It doesn't have volume keys, so I had to like bind Alt F11 and Alt F10 and F11 to volume by making a script that runs in the background that does it, and it starts on startup. So I had to write a script to give functionality to this keyboard because it's so cheap. But it works out. It's a very responsive script as well. It works very well for me. Anyways. Time to get the font in. I think once I get the difficulty scaling in the font and everything, I'm gonna end the stream and go to sleep. And then I'll do the rest tomorrow. So tomorrow would be like level design pretty much, maybe some extra polish and sound effects. I need to add sparks and music. But I got so much time tomorrow because I'll have like what, 6 hours probably to work on it. What would be a good PC to code in for gaming, do you know? I mean, I would recommend building your own. That's the most cost-effective way to do anything, pretty much. Although, actually, no, right now it's a bit weird, because some of the pre-builts are cheaper, because they have priority access to the graphics cards and can get them at a reasonable price, so there's that weird thing going on. But for the most part... For the most part, I would recommend building your own. That's usually better. Especially if you can find a good deal on a graphics card yourself. So text. That's over here. So I take this. Do I have font? So import text. From data.text import font. And then font equals font white equals that. $245, $237. You'd think I'd have these numbers memorized by now, with how much I've been working with them today, but I don't. $31.14. This is large font. Large font. I'm gonna make sure it runs. Oh, it needs to be data/fonts. All right. And then right here, len gd.lollipops. Dot render. Text, surface, location, looks like. So, str self.init lollipops equals 0. And then I'll update that here. Len self.lollipops. So gd.init lollipops minus that is how many you have, and then you do slash plus strgd.init lollipops and display, and I'll put it at 2022. Okay, so that means like 24. And then if I put the black below it, actually it needs to be like all around. So L position equals 24. 0 minus 1 0 not 1, and you got to do all the 4 directions. This is sloppy code. So now I can move this around freely. So that should be like 25 maybe. So I got 2. Perfect. So now I need to like show what level you're on. So self dot level equals 0. No, actually 1. Self dot anger equals 1 and 0. And then you don't want to reset anger here. I need a death reset thing. So death reset self, and these two things get reset here. Oh, I can do this actually. That'll do it. Then reset. Or load map. Next level. So if you get a game over, you also want to reset everything. Otherwise, gd.level plus equals 1. So I can do this, and then put, instead of all that stuff, gd.level. Just replace all of this. And then let's put that at 40. So I need like something to symbolize what level I'm on. I'm thinking of like a warp symbol. So like, this is a color, right? No, it's this one? Nope. I guess it's just this one. So I'll do a warp symbol with this. I don't have enough energy to be thinking about pixel art right now. This works. There we go. I'll take that as a warp symbol. I might just like add a little bit of, no. Maybe I can do, problem is I haven't really used that color much. So I'm doing this weird pattern. I don't know what it is. Maybe I can. All right. So black outline time. So this just touches everything once you get into here, I guess. So flood fill. Alright, here's the icon for levels. File, save as, warp. Warp image. This one's gonna be further left. It's also not as tall, so maybe 24. Warp image equals load image data images warp.png. Oh, I thought I moved it. Oh no, it needs to be like 44. Uh, 46 and 8. So it's not clear what that is, I guess. Actually, the whole, all of this could use like 1 pixel, being 1 pixel left. And this one could be 22, I think. So, actually, it could be 21. Oh, wait, no, that's not the problem. This one could be 6. There we go. So, the warp needs to be recolored, I guess. Any new colors that I want to use here? Use like white and purple. That will be more suggestive of its actual shape. I'll drop that pixel in the corner so I have that color still. And then I can take this color. And then now, no, I fell. Okay, so at this point, I need to add sparks, I need sound effects, I need maybe butterflies or something. And then maybe, well, more levels. And yep, that's about it. Maybe a thing that tells me what my score was when I lose. Oh, actually, no, there's one more thing I wanted. self.level notice equals 1. If self.level notice minus equals 0.05. Wait, 0.01. You just like pause in the middle. 0.5. Self.level notice equals max 0 self.level notice, and then if self.level notice is greater than 0.8, this will be width w equals font white dot width strgd dot level display dot get width divided by 2 minus w divided by 2. Display dot get height 2 minus 8 minus, oh no, I'll put there, minus I'm gonna put it at like, how tall is this font? $16 minus this by self.level notice minus 0.8. And then so it starts high and then goes down to, okay. If self.level notice is less than 0.2, plus, and then this needs to be plus 20. And then 1 minus this. Right? Oh, this needs to be like by 5. And then 1 minus that by 5. So that will, or wait. So that will approach 1, right? No, wait. It approaches. Wait. Hold up, no. So that approaches 1. So you want it to approach 0? Wait, no, you don't. You want it like that. And then it'll accelerate it downward. Alright. Else L pos equals literally just this. And then I can do this. Where's the self? What did I put? Oh, game data, game data, game data. Um. I'm tempted to like double up the scale here. Do I have that as a function here? Text equals level strgd.level. So I should place all of these. I'm multiplying this by 10. Whoa. Switch this back to 8 and 2, and then switch this back to 8 and 5 and 2. There we go. So if I wrote everything properly, my anger should not reset if I beat the level. Only problem is though, the lollipop will reset my anger. Where'd this guy go? Did he fall off? I think he fell off. Oh no, he's there. So, I can hit that lollipop. Alright, now I just have to do the difficulty scaling. So this is pretty easy. Take gd.level. You go up to... the spawn enemy part, and you literally just put it there. So there's one enemy on the first level. Just collecting lollipops. So now this is an actual game with escalating difficulty, and you try to see how far you can get. Level 3. Boom. So what I was on before, it was equivalent to level 10. All right. All right, there we go. Let's see how far I can get. I'll probably end the stream once I see how far I can get, because I've done everything I wanted to do today now. You know what? I'm actually going to multiply this by 2. The difficulty scaling is too slow. Alright. Three. Let's go. There should be 6 enemies now. I got hit. Okay, I keep getting hit by this guy. Alright, I should be at 10 of them now, which is the difficulty I was at before when I was making the game. I just sat on like 3 of them. Boom. So you can like approach this kind of tactically if you want to. It's gonna start getting a little bit insane though. Okay, there's 14 now. No. I'm like, oh, I might explode on this one. Ah, there's so many of them right here. Actually, that's fortunate for me that they're all right next to each other right there. It makes the other spots a little bit safer. No. I want one more level. Give me. I don't know if I can get to level 10, but. No. No, I exploded. Alright. Man, I'm really happy with this game so far. Alright, I'm gonna read chat and then I'll be done. You never bought your PC, but you recently bought Elden Ring and Horizon Forbidden West. It'd be cool to have a good PC for them. Yeah, like, typically building your own PC is significantly more cost effective. Will I make a video about the multiplayer game? Maybe, I don't know. I'm just kind of having fun with it. That's like a side project. Once my summer break starts, my main focus is Vagrant. I'm literally quoting for 3 or 4 hours straight. You did not see me earlier when I did 7. Yeah, most games will have bugs. I mean, like, it's possible to not have bugs. It's just like difficult, and it gets more like exponentially more difficult the more complicated the game is. So yeah, I mean bugs aren't that huge of a deal if you just fix the main ones. My throat's starting to hurt. I've been live streaming too much today. Oh yeah, I was gonna add falling leaves. That's something else I was gonna add. I need to like just make a to-do because I'm gonna forget. So while I'm here, I'm gonna do add butterflies, add leaves, add sparks, add end screen, add SFX, add music, and I think those are the main things. Yeah, Game Jam ends 9 PM my time tomorrow, so it's like, yeah, about 18 hours. In the background, like, just look back in the stream if you want to see how I did anything. The background music, I bought it. It's, I got it off Bandcamp. It's by Adhesive Wombat. The credits are on the bottom left. Yeah. Oh. I didn't notice that that was covering the chat. Hold on, I'll fix that. That should be. Hold on. Tools, advanced scene switcher, stop. So now I can go over here and I can drag the screen. It should be here. So there we go. So the chat is fully visible there. And there we go. Okay. There is, like, the health is, like, inverted. It's like how angry you are. Once you get too angry. Oh, that's another thing. Add more anger warnings. Flashing on bar. Something like that. I'm not gonna go over what computer I'm using. I built it myself. I'm not gonna go over all my specs again. I did earlier, and I'm tired. How many levels are there in total? Infinite, as long as you can survive. I need to make more layouts. I have that functionality implemented. I just need to like actually make the levels. No, the butterflies won't be interactive. They're just kind of aesthetic. The trees. Wait, I think they. Yeah, they do use masks. I think. I'm not sure. Oh. Yeah, you actually know how the trees work. I thought you were guessing. Are you like a patron or something? Or oh, you might have looked through the Gloomstream code. Most people don't know how they work. The game's already infinite. You just go as long as possible before your anger makes you explode. That's the whole thing. Delay the inevitable. You gotta go as long as you can before you blow up. Inevitably. No, I'm not gonna add any more game mechanics at this point. Everything else is aesthetic and like just improving the player experience. Alright, so I'm gonna end the stream here. I've got to do some media stuff I'm gonna post, and then I'll be back tomorrow. Maybe 12 hours from now? 12, 13 hours maybe? But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.